Come with me to see something strange unfold. Hear the weirdest tale that was ever told. From this rare depiction, some might swear it's fiction, yet each peculiar twist that I tell is true, and you shall see it in plain view. Right before your eyes, marvel as magic is on display. Right before your eyes, all might seem tragic, but then it's okay. Poof, a new surprise right before your eyes. Buckle up, we're off on a bumpy ride.
La 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 la.
Where a magic spell and a boy collide.
La 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 la.
Plus our story features
Tons of crazy creatures.
and oh dear, who knows what might appear
Right before your
eyes.
Scrumptious and scary adventures yours.
Right before your eyes.
Children, be wary in your means of heart.
Pray that no one dies.
Right before your eyes. We'll make a potion that can glow in the dark.
Soar to a northern star.
Things could get kooky or spooky.
You might spot a shark.
It's all a bit bizarre. Right before your eyes, there might be sunshine or thunder, but we proceed. Right before your eyes, whimsy and wonder. What else would we need?
We've got James and the giant beach that flies.
A pack of actors, all in disguise.
So let that curtain rise.
Right
Ladies
before.
and gentlemen, hold on to your seats, because we're
Right
going to make a
before.
spectacular show tonight.
Right before your eyes.
Lights out! Lights out, everyone!
No! Who's there? Why, hello, little ladybug. Come here. I promise I won't hurt you. I see you too, Mr. Grasshopper. Join us. You must be very quiet or we'll wake the other children, and the matron will be very angry. See these? These are the only things I have left of my parents. I must keep these very safe. This is no place for the two of you. You can leave whenever you want, but I can't leave because I have no place to go. Where do you go when you're flying away? Where do you go when they can't make you stay? Over the garden and scraping the tops of the trees. On your way home. What is it like looking down the beach, sailing through sky out of everyone's reach, suddenly free like a leaf playing tag with the breeze. On your way home, on your way home. 'Cause when you get there, it feels perfect. And when you get there, there's a family waiting for you. I close my eyes and see them laughing, telling jokes, playing games. All of it true. How would they feel if your friend James came along too? Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? 'Cause when you get there, it feels perfect. And when you get there, is there someone waiting for you? May I hold on to your wings and come to on your way home.
James and Retra, get up at once.
But why?
You're leaving the orphanage effective immediately. Here, put this on.
But where am I to go?
They found family to take you in.
Where?
You've got two aunts that live in Dover.
Dover, but that's where I live with my mom and dad.
And now it's where you live with your aunties. Pack your things in here. That's all you've got? No clothes, no toothbrush?
These belong to my parents. They're the most important things to me in the entire world.
And from now on, the most important things are your aunties. You do everything they ask of you. Don't talk back, and don't be a nuisance. You can't ever come back here, James. You have a family to take care of now.
Yes, Mom.
Come along. We have to hurry if we're going to make the train to Dover.
Right before your eyes, two atrocious ants every child will fear. Oh dear.
What is it, Sponge? The same thing we did yesterday and the day before that, and the same thing we're going to do the day after, the day after, the day after tomorrow.
Oh, you mean?
That's right. We're going to eke out a living doing whatever it takes to get ahead of this nasty, cruel world. Ha! Wretched families dragging heavy pockets, ruby pendants, solid silver lockets. We can help relieve you of some pounds.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm referring to money, pigeon brain. They're distracted. Look at me, I'm stunning.
I've been so masterfully cunning.
We get rich.
I do like how that sounds.
Ha ha ha! So hard to resist.
And if it slips from your wrist, too bad it's property of Spiker and
Sponge.
And heaven forbid you might be missing some quid.
Boo-hoo, it's property of Spiker and Sponge.
You can comb the ground, check the lost and found. Did you leave it in the gift shop? Well, isn't it queer?
how a bird can appear.
It's property of Spiker and Sponge.
Spiker and Sponge, we presume.
We fit into it.
As long as you keep them contributions to the policeman fund in order, We got no trouble with you.
Oh, how can we be of help to such devastatingly handsome representatives of the Scotland Yard?
Got an official telegram for the two of you.
Thanks, mate.
What's it say? What's it say?
It says we're having a baby.
Oh, give me that. Blah, 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 parents. Blah, 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 eaten by a rhino. Blah, 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 oh dear me. We're the only living relatives of an orphan child can you name. James.
Holy devil, nasty puking babies.
So revolting. Chickenpox and rabies.
Grab a shovel, start to dig my grave. Just imagine a nice innocent boy loafing about the house.
Not so quickly. Yes, we could be moaning, but there's no need to technically we own it. James can be our helper monkey slave.
We'll put him to use.
He'll be our private masseuse.
His property, a spiker and sponge.
To wash all our clothes.
And scrape the gem from our toes. Your property, a spiker and sponge. Oh, my dear lovely cousin.
Nephew.
Oh, my dear lovely nephew, Jack.
It's James.
Oh, Jeff, how we've missed you.
He does come with some sort of payment, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, a boy his age eats his weight in food twice a day.
You'll receive 27 pounds a week to care for the boy.
Huzzah! Don't you worry, he'll be taken care of. Not to worry, not that he's aware of. He'll forget his folks are even today.
He'll be raised properly, properly, properly by Spiker and Sponge. Welcome to the family, moron.
Wipe off that grin.
And let the torture begin.
Your property
A Spiker and Sponge. Before you unpack, you'll shave the hair off my back. Your property, a Spiker and Sponge.
What a scrumptious joy, now we own the boy. He'll work and never stop.
So do as you're told, or you'll be auctioned and sold, because your property, a Spiker and Sponge.
Is this where you live?
You see that cottage on top of the hill? That's where me and Sponge live.
And where will I stay?
You see that door? The one at the bottom of those stairs? The one that leads down there into the dirt cellar?
Yes?
That's where you'll stay with the rest of them creepy crawlies.
What you got in the suitcase?
Oh, it's nothing really.
I'd rather like to see what's in that suitcase, wouldn't you, Sponge?
I would. Show us what's in the case.
I'd rather not.
Show us what's in the case.
But
Show us what's in the case!
That's it. That's all you got.
A pair of glasses and a scarf.
I rather like the scarf.
Hey, Spikes, do these glasses make me look smart?
That's unlikely, dear.
those belong to my parents. I'd like to have them back, please.
About your parents. How stupid do you have to be eaten by a rhino? In broad daylight, mind you.
My parents were not stupid.
Careful.
Not so grabby, not so grabby.
Listen here, beast. The only reason that we claimed you was because we need some help around here.
And the money spikes, we get £27 a week.
£27 won't even cover his room and board. You're gonna have to pull your weight around here. Understand?
Yes, Mum.
Good. Now we're gonna have to find something for the little yard monkey to do around here.
Is that the seashore all the way down by the bottom of the hill?
Have the little beast cut down the wretched old peach tree. It's full of spiders and crawling vermin.
That's my old house, and I think I see my friends playing. Do you think we can go?
Go where?
To the seashore,
Whatever for.
so I can see my friends.
Not when there's work to be done.
Now, wait just a bit, Spikes. It's extraordinarily hot today. The seashore may be exactly what we need.
James, run inside and grab the picnic basket from the Frigidaire. There's plenty of little bites. Perfect for the beach.
Yes, Mum, right away.
You did make extra sandwiches, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Oh, a lovely day at the beach sounds delightful. All those men showing off their muscles.
Sandwiches.
We'll put on our bathing costumes at the beach. Now, what else could... Oh, I've walked into a blooming spider web!
I told you that beach tree was full of vermin.
So just stand there gawking! Help me!
Spikers, don't look now, but there's a huge, horrible-looking spider on top of your head.
Get off me!
Second, and gotcha.
Thanks, mate.
Don't mention it.
Aunties, I've got the basket. Let's hurry so I don't miss my friends.
Let's. The silly little monkey thought it was going with us.
James, listen to me closely to what I'm about to tell you, for it is very important. You will never be seen in public with us.
That's right. We don't associate with the ugly.
You will take this axe and chop down that wretched old peach tree.
Oh, and kill every single crawling thing you find.
Come, Sponge, I'll race into the cycle.
Now, Spikes, you know I'm built for comfort, not speed.
I've got sandwiches.
Wait for me.
Right before your eyes, see a magic spell and a boy collide.
I'm really sorry I have to do this. Look out! Ha! Mr. Centipede, I guess you'll have to search for dinner elsewhere tonight. Now, come here. Who are you?
Who are you? James Henry Trotter.
How do you know my name?
Knowing your name is
If you come any closer, I'll scream for my aunts.
What makes you think those two hideous creatures will come running to your rescue?
They're my family.
Ah, says who?
That's what I've been told.
Ah, but what do you think?
I...
And there it is. The very first primordial ooze of an inkling that has the potential to lead to so many other phantasmerific ideas. James Henry Trotter, I think it's time we raise your expectations. That bag, right over there, contains something remarkulous. Take a look.
What's in it?
Well, it's most certainly not a Ferris wheel, because that wouldn't fit in the bag. And I suppose it's not a kitten, because the bag is airtight. Oh, dear. What if it is a kitten? You better find out for yourself, and soon.
You'll stay right there?
Promise.
It's really heavy. Whoa.
James, are you willing to reach into the great unknown and see what bizarre adventures the universe has in store for you?
I don't know.
Come on, James! Only you have the power to change the course of your wretched little life. So what's it gonna be? Victim? or hero.
Ah! What was that for? It's just a book.
To get your undivided attention. What's inside the book, James?
It's just a bunch of lists. No recipes with really strange
Not
ingredients.
recipes, no, potions, tonics, wonder spells, wish makers. All you have to do is pick a potion, devour it, and fabulous, unbelievable things shall happen to you. Wonderful, splendiferous, magical things. The core of this concoction can't be purchased at the auction, can't be plucked from any shelf in any store. But if each step is taken, wild magic will awaken. Wild magic like you've never seen before. Open wide and crawl inside the skin of something new. If you'd believe what's up my sleeve, I'd spin a spell for you. Then sippity-sip, a magical trip. Your troubles are skipping town. Once the bubbling broth is frothing thick, then gobble it quickly down. Shake it up, mix around and around. Hear that bop, that piping popping sound. Give a twist and a turn, let it brim, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up and gobble it down, gobble it down. All right, James, what's it gonna be?
I choose this one, slithering crocodile tongues.
Ah, connoisseur. First, we're gonna need these.
Ow!
Exactly 10 hairs from your head into the bag they go. Now we must gather the rest of the ingredients. Got it?
Got it.
Oh, milkweed milk, a strand of silk, a red sake juice, thank you very much. 2 raven's claws, 4 tiger paws, the marrow of a moose. Then add to the soup tarantula poop, the tiniest scoop will do. Then plop in a drop of sloppy joe, meet the chopped up kangaroo. Hey, shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Mix around and around.
Mix around and around.
Hear that bop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Give a twist and a turn.
Oh, let it brim, let it burn.
Let it brim, let it burn.
We're gonna whip that potion up and gobble it down, gobble it down.
Look, there are green things wiggling in the bag.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Those are the slithering crocodile tongues, James. Ew.
Shake it up, shake it up.
No, James. That means the magic is working. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Are you ready, James?
Oh, I'm ready.
You know what to do. Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
And around.
Shake it round and around. Hear that bop, that piping, popping sound. Give it twist and turn. Let it brim, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up and gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down. Now listen very carefully. You must add exactly 7 drops of well water to that bag, then drink the entire potion in one gulp. But remember, whomever the slithering crocodile tongues touch first, be it fish or fowl, twig or tree, beast or bug, shall receive the full power of their magic.
Full power of the magic, but
Now go, James. Go!
Wait! Stop! Please! Stop! Oh. Ugh.
Get up at once!
Lazy beast, where have you been?
I was just...
Did you hear us calling?
We've been up all night.
Nursing our burns. Why don't we go to the seashore? Seashore, my sunburned patootie.
And you didn't do a single thing we asked you to do. What a lying, good-for-nothing piece of flesh he turned out to be.
Why don't we throw him in the well? Let him reflect on his misgivings.
Down the well he goes.
But I'm afraid of the dark.
Are you afraid of centipedes with thousands of crawling legs crawling down the back of your neck?
Sponge.
How about flesh-eating earthworms wiggling between your toes?
Sponger.
Because that's what's waiting for you at the bottom of that well!
Spongy!
What is it, Spiker?
Look, up there, the peach tree.
What is that?
It's a peach.
That tree ain't grown so much as a blossom, let alone a peach in years.
Wherever the crocodile tongues touch first.
That tree hasn't grown anything in years. Remarculous.
It's strange, ain't it?
Aunties, look!
Holy devil, the peach, it grew!
How is it possible?
I've no idea.
All right, Sponge, what we have to do is...
Look, Spikes, look!
It's grown even larger.
Oh, what are we gonna do with it, Spikes? Did it just go again?
It did, Sponges. Oh, it did.
It's magnificent.
Oh, smell it. It's ripe. Let's get a shovel and dig out a great big hunk of it to eat.
No, Sponges, not yet.
Can I have a bite?
No.
A taste?
No.
A lick?
No!
What is the use of a giant peach if we ain't gonna eat it? I mean, look at that thing. Taunting me with its intoxicatingly peachy flesh and teasing me with its intoxicatingly peachy smell.
You're right, Sponge. Will people pay money just to see it? Sister! Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe?
Oh, just follow my lead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, roll up to see the 8th wonder of the world's most largest peach.
Aunties, there are reporters at the gates.
Reporters,
bring 'em on!
What is that?
I've never seen a larger peach before.
You've got something notable, give us something quotable. Exclusives get more cachet, but what do you say to an expose?
Okay.
You must join us for the Garden Guild conference in May. Paying 10,000 each if you give the keynote speech.
Oh, Gretel, look at the size of that peach. That would make one big strudel, no?
Aunties, a helicopter just landed. They say they're from Hollywood.
Bring 'em on!
Love it! Work it! Let's get rich. Girls, what do you say to a 3-pick deal?
Yes, yes, yes! Sister, we're going to be rich. 20 pounds to see the world's largest peach! Nothing to do but count the money.
How many of them contracts you think we signed?
Hundreds, my dear, hundreds. And all the money is coming in advance. All we have to do is deliver that peach.
That's it? Just deliver the peach?
We'll be in TV, write gardening books, be in magazines.
That seems easy enough.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, we're gonna be famous.
Do you think we could take a trip or perhaps move to the seashore?
We ain't doing nothing.
But it was me that made the peach grow.
Liar.
But it was.
You gonna make my toenails grow.
James, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, James, whatever Trotter,
I, James Henry Trotter,
am a lying, worthless little boy, and no one will be interested in anything that I have to say. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, ever, ever.
So keep your comments and your clever little ideas to yourself.
Sponge, what do you think of my new scarf?
It's not nearly as lovely as my new glasses.
Oh no, look what I've done.
please, stop.
Lying little helper monkeys must be punished. From now on, you'll be sleeping outside.
Sleep tight, little maggot.
And should you think of running away, just remember, You can run. You can hide. But we're the only family you've got.
If this is what my family has to be, then I don't need one watching over me. Family doesn't make you sleep outside. Family doesn't laugh and say you lied. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. Can't crawl out of where you are. Only steps away, the world's okay, but you can't see that far. Stuck in the middle of a moment. You're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back. Keep moving through. You'll have to think in ways you've never thought. You'll have to make the best of what you've got. Find the answers hiding in between. See a door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Stop to look, it's all around. So you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Just a step away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. There, in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't crawl back, keep moving through. 'Cause there is magic. Now you know you made magic. Made it grow. And marvelous, wonderful things can come true. In the middle of a moment. In the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your way. Hello? Hello?
Why, hello.
Who said that?
Aren't you the delicious little bite?
Keep away from me.
Spider, who are you talking to?
Not quite sure, Grasshopper.
Hey, is anyone hungry?
I could go for nibble centipede.
I'm feeling rather peckish myself, Ladybug.
Glowworm, a little light if you please.
Well, look who it is.
My good boy, we've been waiting for you.
The only thing I'm waiting for is dinner. I'm starving.
But whatever are we to eat?
You are not going to eat me.
Whoa, help! I'm being attacked! Help!
Hold on, everyone calm down. I'm afraid there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
What was that? Is it gone? Is it gone?
Nothing to be afraid of. It's just a little boy.
Little boys are the worst of his kind.
He does have a point.
I'm eating him.
Take one step and I'll separate your head from your torso.
Back and all.
Proper introductions are in order.
I will go first. I am royalty after all.
Says who?
I am a lady, the lady, Bug of the Order of the Nine Spotters. You know, the more spots one has, the more respectful and intelligent one is. And who might you be?
I'm James. James Henry Trotter.
That is a really daft name.
I think it's a fine name. I'm Grasshopper.
And I'm Spider. Look at them eyes. You're clever like a spider, aren't you, James?
I wouldn't know.
I'm Earthworm. You gave me quite a scare, but I'm prone to irrational fits of fear.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, what was that? What was that?
It's just me shaking your... What?
I am afraid she can't see very well, and, well, he has no spots.
I
I may not see very well, but my hearing is impeccable, Ladybug.
And I'm Centipede. Think of me as the guy who's gonna eat you while you're sleeping.
What are you guys?
We're insects, James. Well, at least we were insects.
Until we ate the green things.
Now I'm afraid we're something quite different.
The crocodile tongues. You must have eaten the crocodile tongues, of course.
So, James, tell us, what's your plan?
Plan?
We must get away from those horrible women as soon as possible.
I'm sure none of you want to hear what I have to say.
I told you he wouldn't help us. We're doing it my way.
But I don't like his way. I don't like it at all.
Earthworm, if we leave the safety of this peach, Spike and Sponge will surely come after us all.
Centipede will cut through the stem, the peach will roll gently down the hill.
And then we will be free to go our own way back with our own kind.
Whoa! I've done it. I've cut through the stem. Our adventure begins.
This is a very bad idea.
Hold on tightly, everyone. Here we go.
Before your eyes. That sound was the peach, rolling ridiculously towards Spiker and Sponge. They gasped. They screamed. But the peach was too terrifically fast. It rolled right over them. The peach continued on, through fences and farms, frightening animals of all shapes and sizes. When suddenly the peach veered left, crashing through the walls of one of the world's most famous factories. Now, this factory has recently been faced with a few lawsuits from 4 children who were maimed while touring the factory.
What?
Now, the owner, Mr. Buckets, is
What are you
facing
saying,
up to 50 years in
okay,
prison,
we should-
while the real
to the
culprit,
story.
Wonka, is away in Rio.
Hello?
Dude,
Back to the peach, please.
Back to the peach.
Right
The
before.
peach reached the chocolate cliffs of Dover.
Right before.
It soared right over the edge. Right before your eyes.
Is everyone all right?
I'm okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing spots.
That's just Ladybug.
I shall never be the same again.
James, I used my web to spin up a ladder. Would you be a dear, climb up top and take a look?
You can spin a ladder?
Of course.
Whoa.
My good boy, what do you see?
You're gonna have to come up here and see for yourselves.
Unbelievable.
Impossible.
We're floating.
What?
In the ocean.
What?
I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward position, Earthworm.
Awkward is hardly the word for it. Have you ever seen an earthworm swim?
No.
That's because we can't.
Nor can I.
No, I.
But it doesn't seem like we're sinking.
The peach does seem rather seaworthy.
He's right. The peach would have sunk by now.
Where do you suppose we're heading?
Oh, definitely France. The peach must have rode right over the cliffs of Dover. The lovely French city of Calais is barely 20 miles away.
Then we should be across the channel and on dry land in no time at all.
This peach ain't never gonna make it all the way to France.
Drifting like this reminds me of my younger days, traveling on the breezes, not a care in the world, nobody to answer to but my fiddle.
Centipede's right. We'll never make it to France, and we've no food, no water.
But the sky is clear and the sea is calm. There's nothing to do now but enjoy the adventure. Tally-ho, and away we go! Just catch this tune and sing it with me. We'll set our sail for nothing but sea. No place where we gotta be, so go. We're tumbling off where nobody's been. How true adventures always begin. Take a ride on the tide, bobbing high to the floor. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off a dime plan. All we need is a song at each intersection where ocean meets the sky.
We're all gonna die.
Follow me and float along, floating along, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? is make some sails, fix the rudder, and we'll be across the English Channel in no time at all.
This peach will never make it to France.
The worm's right.
Who knows what monsters we're gonna meet? A Tentin drag with things on his feet.
A hairy skronk with a scary scream. Boo! We might wake up a slumbering scrunch.
Who could get mad and eat me for lunch?
If we do, we'll get through when we work as a team.
No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song at the intersection where ocean meets the sky.
Feels like I could fly.
Try it as you float along. I christen thee the Peachitania.
It's not a proper ship unless it has a flag.
And I left all my flags at home.
Oh, take my extra bloomers. They'll do it in a pinch.
You've got extra bloomers?
A lady always carries extra bloomers.
And away we go!
Floating along, floating along.
Blah, 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 floating along.
La 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 la, what could go wrong? Singing a song. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Insect, safe travels, and watch out for insect-eating sharks.
Floating along.
I'm hungry. I'm so very hungry.
We're all hungry, Earthworm.
And I'm thirsty. I'm so very thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm.
James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't.
Then we must still be in the middle of the English Channel.
Even from the middle, we should see land. The channel ain't that wide.
You're right. The current, it must have swept us out to sea.
What? I am not prepared at all. An oceanic journey is one thing, but now.
Right, because a change of glasses and costume are exactly what we need in a crisis.
Would you please remove your umbrella so I can see?
It's a parasol, not an umbrella, and I will not remove it. I mustn't be exposed to the sun. My skin will dry and crack. It's an alarming sight to see.
I'm afraid we'll all die of thirst and starvation before your sensitive skin cracks, dear.
I propose we eat the human. All those in
Nobody
favor?
is eating anyone.
We must eat something or we'll all die.
Well, there is something we could eat.
What's that, James?
I'm sure none of you want to hear what I have to say.
Goodness me, why would you ever think a thing like that?
Come on, tell me. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others. Go ahead.
It's a silly idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a clever idea. James should tell you himself.
Oh,
Go.
I'd rather not.
You'll be all right, I promise.
Well, it's just that we have all the food and water we need.
Where?
Look down.
Salt water. You know we can't drink it, right?
We can eat the peach.
Of course!
Eat the peach. We'll sink and then we'll all drown.
We'll ration servings.
Stand back. I'm digging in.
Now, wait just a moment. Let us do this properly with a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind playing?
I'd be delighted.
Ah, that's better. Bon appetit, everyone.
So, do all grasshoppers play the violin?
Oh, dear me, no. I'm a shorthorn grasshopper. Class, Insecta. Order, Orthoptera. Suborder, Coelifera.
And here all along I thought you were just a cricket.
As I just specified, I'm a shorthorn grasshopper. Crickets and other longhorn grasshoppers do not make music, they make noise.
I didn't know that.
It's because you humans don't know anything about our kind.
Oh, centipede.
I'll prove it. Hey, human, is Earthworm here a boy or a girl?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
Come on, answer the question.
Well, I think Earthworm's a boy.
Actually, we earthworms are both male and female.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I'll bet the human doesn't even know where grasshoppers keep their ears.
In their heads?
They're on either side of my tummy.
But that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous is wearing your ears on the side of your bloomin' head like a knuckle dragon homosape. Look at me, I'm a human, I'm a human.
Pest! James, the world is full of amazing and bizarre things you haven't even begun to explore. Have you even begun to wonder why a ladybug sports her spots? There's a lot you can tell from a ruby red shell if you look real close and connect the dots.
Have you even begun to wonder how a grasshopper twangs a tune?
I put my thigh to my wings.
You hear symphony strings playing love songs to the moon.
Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you had.
Until now,
Well, don't you wonder how a giant peach can go to the sky? A 6-foot earthworm catches your eye. You got illuminated by the light of a firefly.
ain't it kinda crazy?
Magic spells can truly come true, and wacky stuff keeps happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder about that? Have you even begun to wonder if a hornet can play the horn? Can you even believe what a spider can weave? I've been spinning that silk since before you were born.
Have you even begun to wonder why a beetle can't beat the blues? 'Cause you'll never compete with my 38 feet. I got lace wings laced in my shoes. Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you got.
Until now,
Well, don't you wonder how a giant peach can go to the sky? A 6-foot earthworm catches your eye.
You guide through night by the light of a firefly.
Ain't it kinda crazy? Magic spells can truly come true, and wacky stuff keeps happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder about that? Sweet up down. Sweetly dee sweetly dee. Follow us and listen. There's so much you're missing. Such a lot you thought you got. Until now. If you could cast a spell with a magical man, or sail a beach like a catamaran, the world can change because you believe it can. All your dreams can truly come true, 'cause the wackiest things keep on happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder? Have you even begun to wonder? Have you even begun to wonder about that? About that? About that? Have you even begun to wonder about that?
bloody peach nearly killed me.
Thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight, and the peach was soft and ripened. Oh, the thing rolled right over us.
And then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spikers, what's become of the boy?
Oh, who cares about the boy? He's probably dead.
But don't you find it strange that the boy and our peach disappeared on the very same night?
We've got bigger problems than the boy. Don't you remember all them contracts we signed?
Oh, only the parts about the money coming in advance.
Do you know what advance is?
Yeah, it's oodles of money that we get for signing them contracts.
It's money. Paid in advance?
In advance? What?
Advance on all those promises we made. TV appearances, magazines, movies. We can't do any of those without the bloomin' peach.
So this is bad.
This is worse than bad, you twit. We can go to jail.
Oh, I can't go to jail. The food is wholly unacceptable to a diet as sophisticated as mine.
Where did you get that? Are you quite finished? Listen, Spongers, we have to... Oh, jeez. We have to get out of here before the bloomin' peach. Everyone will notice.
And helicopters!
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in the trunk.
Again, away for Spiker and Sponge! We're gone in a flash!
Grab the rest of the cash.
Again, away for Spiker and Sponge!
Get away for Spiker and Sponge.
I get away for Spiker and Sponge!
Wasn't found.
So where we going?
I don't bloody know yet. But move it, you lord.
Hot dog starting yard.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You can run,
And you can hide.
but we're the only family you've got.
No!
James, dear, are you all right?
Glowworm, a little illumination, if you please. Thanks, ever so.
You were having a bad dream.
I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of the peach. I've warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse. Oh, and here's a spot of tea. I'm afraid it's peach tea, but it should do in a pinch.
Thank you.
Please?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Even though this wasn't the intended outcome of our little escape, it does feel quite wonderful to be free of that wretched hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge.
Did you know they killed my fiancé?
No.
Yes, and the gigantic one, she ate him.
Horrible.
Oh, what was that? What was that?
I think that was just centipede snoring.
What? What's going on? Why did the human say my name?
We were just talking about those two horrible women.
Spiker and Sponge?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Well, who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. Picture me, not much more than a larva. A wee lad of a centipede. I was helping my mom, dad, and granddaddy put the final touches on a set of custom boots for the king of the giant centipedes. 100 matching mid-calf lace-ups, made from iridescent jewel beetles with purple laces. These boots were unbelievable. My family, we were in the sock and shoe racket. We're pretty famous in the bug world.
Yes, they are.
Just as I was lacing the final boot, there was a flash of light, and the whole room filled with poisonous gas. My granddaddy pushed me to safety, but everyone else, my mom, dad, and even granddaddy, well, none of them made it. They were all fumigated by Spiker and Sponge and the great raid of 59.
Those two monsters hated everything, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Spiker and Sponge were no different than any of you humans.
Centipede, James is one of us.
That is a human boy. His kind pulls off our legs or burns us with magnifying glasses. He is not one of us. He will never be one of us.
Ignore him, James. He's kind of pests.
And your type are snobs.
James, you haven't said anything about your parents.
They must be very worried for you.
James, it's all right. You can tell us.
Well, it's just that my parents were in a terrible accident, and now they're gone.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry.
That's why I was sent to live with Spiker and Sponge, so I could be with my family.
They certainly didn't act like family.
Families are kind.
And patient.
And a family loves you whether you're a boy or a girl, or in my case, both.
James, I've lost my family as well.
As have I. And I miss them terribly.
I miss Mom and Dad every second of every day.
Of course you do.
James, your parents are with you always.
They are?
Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. She whispers in the breeze, he's waving from a star. They are with you everywhere that you are.
Left your world all too soon. Look, his face is in the moon. There she smiles, beaming proud. See her laughing in that glow. And when you feel alone, love is never far. They are with you everywhere that you are.
In the music of the forest, in the waves against the sands, from the heavens to the freckles on your hands. Nothing's lost once you found there in every breath and sound.
When you're brave,
When you're true, that's the part of them in you. If you can just believe, it's beautifully so. How they're with you, everything that you are.
feel them there.
And everywhere, everything that you are.
Are my parents really with me?
Of course they are, James.
And in time, you'll know it too.
But How will I know?
Because you'll feel it. Right in here.
We should all get some rest. It's going to be a long night.
It's me in disguise, right before your eyes. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for choosing the Jewel of the Sea for your transatlantic journeys. Here you are, two of our best seats. Can I get you anything?
A double fizzy.
I'll take some nuts. I'm Nibley.
Right, ma'am.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Ah, yes. In a few moments, the Statue of Liberty will be coming into view. In a few hours, we'll be staring at our new life in New York City.
Spikers, how much money we got left?
Just enough to set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Spikes, I'm too old to be working the boardwalk.
You've got no choice, Sponges. We gotta make a living.
We were so very close. If only we hadn't lost our peach.
We lost everything, Sponges. I mean everything. Really, what have we got?
Thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought you could glide just like peaches and cream, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi, ask you to pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those. That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I got you. To know ya. Alright, so you lost all you had. Thought you had quite a lot. You took out a move on.
Get over yourself.
It's dreadful and sad till you realize you got what still matters.
What still matters?
My figure, my cheekbones, my radiant youth.
Voluptuous curves and my solid gold tooth.
But the very scary truth is that she means the most to me.
I love you, sis.
So glad I got you. To laugh and to share as half as a pair. Through thin and through thick, we'll stick to our stick. Always true to you, you, you. I got you.
Here you are, ladies. What in heaven's name is that?
What's what?
Out there, floating on the ocean.
Oh, wait a bit. That looks like a giant peach.
That's our peach.
And that's James.
I told you that wretched little boy stole our peach. James Henry Trotter, you bring us back our peach.
He can't hear you.
Are those people on that beach with that little boy?
No, those aren't people. Those look like giant bugs.
Giant bugs? How's that possible?
A giant peach is going to attract giant bugs.
You are so smart. Isn't she so smart?
Oh, very smart, ma'am.
Smart. But what are we gonna do?
Call the Navy! Call the Air Force! Call the Marines! We've got to let the world know that our dear darling James has been kidnapped. Sponges! We've got to follow that peach!
Such a beautiful sunrise.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Is anyone feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much peach.
It's these waves. They're making me feel... oh no. Blah! Much better. Look, over there. It's a sea monster. It's a sea monster.
What is that? What is that?
They're sharks.
Sharks?
And hundreds of them coming right this way.
Whoa! What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach.
But they'll sink the ship!
We must do something.
I'm not feeling so good.
You must see this. There are thousands of seagulls eating centipedes. Vomit.
Shoo! Blasted seagulls.
Seagulls? I'm terrified of seagulls!
Look out, everyone! Here they come again!
Whoa!
We must do something.
Well, there is something we could do.
Tell us!
I'm afraid it's not much more than a wonder.
Come on, tell us.
Well, if an aeroplane can take it to the sky, why can't a peach?
Because an airplane has engines and wings.
So do we.
The seagull.
Exactly. They'll be our engines and our wings.
How's that gonna work?
Spider, is your web strong?
The strongest in the world.
And can you make lots of it?
Spin all the web you need.
Perfect. We'll loop Spider's web around the seagull's neck and the other end to the stem of the peach.
And how are you gonna get those seagulls down here?
Bait.
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
Come on, Earthworm, you're so big and juicy.
You're a seagull's dream.
You may stop right there. I am not about to be pecked to death by a flock of seagulls.
But you won't have to give up your life.
Yes, I will. I know I will.
I promise you won't.
You really promise?
I do.
Fine. I'll do it for you, James.
Thank you, Earthworm. Action stations, everyone. We've not a moment to lose.
This isn't never going to work.
Hey, seagulls! Over here! Get a load of this! If you are viewing me in your bird's eye view, I've got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease and make you squirm, slightly seasoned, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a luscious little worm.
Plump and juicy, I'm your yummy gummy. Plump and juicy, put me in your tummy. Plump and juicy, so delicious. Take a peek and open that door. Plump and juicy, I can keep you chirping. Plump and juicy, when it's me you're slurping. Come and get some plump and juicy. Well, I guess we're not hungry, at least we tried.
Come on, Earthworm, you can do it.
You double the lead, twice the snack.
Dividing the word and choose from back.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Both and never ending fancy feast.
Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm so
Plump and juicy,
I don't mean to be
plump and juicy,
but you know you want it.
plump and juicy, and your sisters.
Once you pack your back in for seconds.
Plump and juicy,
Your eyes are bumping.
plump and juicy.
You can't help it.
La 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 la. Oh 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 oh.
Come here, seagulls. Let's ruffle some feathers.
I.
Ooh, this feels good.
right before your eyes. Something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
Look, we're flying. We're actually flying through the clouds.
We are flying in the most wonderful aeroplane in the entire world. I mean, come on. It's remarkulously phantasmerific.
Remarkulously phantasmerific indeed.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
What is it, Earthworm?
The problem is.
Yes?
The problem is. Come on.
Out with it.
The problem is that there is no problem.
Oh, but there is a problem, which all of you continues to ignore. Are you forgetting what happened to your fiance, Spider? Or your family, Ladybug? Or yours or mine? They were all killed by humans. Oh, sure, the humans saved the day, and aren't we all lucky for that? But you listen to me. One day soon, the human's gonna get tired of playing with the bugs, and that'll be that. Squish! Splat! Zap! We'll all be...
Whoa. Whoa! Whoa!
Centipede!
Spider, start spinning. I'm going after him.
Here, tie this around your waist.
When you feel 3 tugs, start pulling with all your might.
Yes, James.
Wish me luck.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Keep feeding him line.
Either of them again?
I don't care a bit about Centipede, but James, he's been so very nice to me.
Don't start, Earthworm. You'll get us all going.
The rope, it's gone slack.
We're never going to see him again.
My dear sweet James. On 3, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Pull! Pull with all your might!
You saved me. The human saved me. He swam around in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and he saved me.
That was very brave of you, James.
I have a question. Couldn't you have kept Centipede underwater just a little bit longer?
Centipede's not all that bad. He's just upset that his family was taken from him too soon.
Still think all humans are the same?
I don't know what to think anymore.
You know, you really should apologize.
I know.
Well,
I don't know how.
Everyone, look!
Look at the size of those buildings.
That's the Empire State Building. We've traveled completely across the Atlantic Ocean to New York City.
Isn't that remarkable? We're safe at last!
Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
You there, on that piece. We are here with the Commander-in-Chief of the United States Air Force. Surrender at once.
You have 3 seconds to return our peach. 3, 2, 1.
Right before your eyes.
Launch the attack helicopters!
Right before your eyes. Look for new surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We'll be making our final ascent to New York's JFK International Airport. If you look to your right, you'll see the Empire State Building. And in front of us, the giant peach. Heading directly toward us. The plane sliced through the silken string, sending the peach plummeting to the earth. Women screamed. Grown men said things like,
Well, I guess this is a joke.
and then bam! The peach fell to the earth and landed in the spire of the Empire State Building.
Look up there, it's a giant peach.
Right before.
It's coming from the Empire State Building.
Right before your
Dear darling, sweet nephew James.
It was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, we're here for much more than just the peach, darling.
That's right, we're taking our little helper monkey slave back home where he belongs.
You and the peach are coming back home with us. Forever.
After we fumigate the bags of gold.
Yeah, buggies!
Stop! Stop! You are mean, nasty, and horrible people, and you will not hurt my family.
The peach!
It's morning! Run for your life! Ah!
Is it wrong that I don't feel upset?
Of course not.
How do you feel, James?
I feel relieved, like those two monsters can never hurt anyone ever again.
Listen, I think I'll be taken off. But before I do, I just want to say thanks for saving my life, for saving all of our lives, and for showing me that not all humans are the same. You're a good kid, James. A really good kid. I'll be, blah.
Centipede. Where do you go when you're back on the ground? Safe in the arms of the family you found. How do you know that it's someplace you won't be alone? 'Cause when you get there, it feels perfect. And when you get there, it's a place where you wanna stay. Where you know that the world is okay. And you finally found your way. You found your way home.
Can I really stay here with all of you?
That depends. Are you still going to be a pest?
Probably.
That sounds like family to me.
And what a peculiar family we are.
Unlike any family ever.
And I wouldn't want to have it any other way. We held on through the storm. The clouds have finally parted and we're safe and warm.
Take a breath, sing a song. Finally remember right where we belong.
Unwind.
Unpack.
We'll always have your back.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend.
You were lost on the sea, but you're safe here with me till the end. We're staying right here,
Buddy, now wait us well.
welcome home.
And this family of ours went on to do some pretty remarkable things.
I became a world famous designer of fabulous shoes.
I use my web to build the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
And I became a social activist selling paint. Drugs against insensitive terminology.
You got me. I got you.
Always gonna be your California girl.
When you're down,
Feeling low.
Now you have a home where you can always go.
An open door.
a warm bed,
A nest to rest your head.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend. Like a tune you can hum when your journey has come to an end. We're staying right here.
Leaving a tale to tell.
Welcome home.
Grasshopper and Ladybug got married. They had many, many children of their own.
But they knew it considered James as their firstborn son.
Welcome home.
And James Henry Chaucer, who had been the saddest and loneliest little boy in the entire world, finally had the very best family he could possibly find.
Welcome home.
As for the enormous peach pit, we turned it into the most wonderful home where this unlikely family still lives today.
And when James Henry Trotter grew up, he traveled the world telling children everywhere his adventures on the giant peach. And that, my dear audience, is exactly what you've just seen. I told you it was all true.
Welcome
Home. Welcome home. Just like a father and a mother.
Home, welcome home.
Just like a sister and a brother.
Home, welcome home.
Oh, we'll always have each other.
Don't care where you go, you can always come back home.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend.
We're along for the ride and we'll stick by your side to the end.